What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She's
Patrick
welcome
Angel.
to another bonus episode.
Finger.
Like that smash button.
Finger, finger, finger.
Smashing on the rest of 2020. This is the last episode of the year.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
No!
I gotta clean my lens. I don't feel like y'all see me good. There we go.
No!
Can you believe it?
On stage crew. I don't know what Angel's doing with her life, but I'm going on what I call low power mode after this. Actually, after Friday, we got some sketches to shoot for the app on Thursday, and that's the last serious work I'm doing until January 4th when I will be back. Angel, are you continuing to work like a mad woman?
Yes.
I thought you would. I didn't think you were going to slow down at all. Joshua?
I'd have some more edits to do for us, and then after that, I am not answering my phone calls unless it's you guys or my parents.
Good. We want to thank the Patreon for watching right now. If you're a Patreon subscriber and you are an app holder, I'm going to send you a notification of a new thing. Hold on. Watch this.
I love new things.
I wanted to do it live. Want y'all to Angel and Josh, y'all look at y'all phone, see if the notification comes out. Boom, notification sent. Tell me if y'all got it. Actually, I might have hit the wrong button, so I don't know. Patreon, tell me if y'all got it. I wanted to do this live and see if y'all got it in the real world.
It's kind of a lot of pressure to try something like this live, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
I know. It's like supposed to be a notification from the
it
app.
doesn't work. You're gonna just
Because I got a lot of my notifications for apps in general off, so now I got to go look for it because the way that my
you gonna put it back on for this.
Okay.
Okay, let me do. I need to turn my notification.
I'm gonna check my email real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, actually, I think I might have hit the wrong button, but I can't do it twice. So
Okay, let me turn a notification on for this for your app.
And the Patreon who's watching live right now, they haven't said that they got it either.
oh god, I think I hit the wrong button when I did it because I was trying to do that, and then I just I think I backed out of it. Ugh. Oh, Brittany Lewis got it. Woo! Oh, I just got it on my phone. Okay, here we go. Aunt Becky's Baby Speaks Out. New bonus episode now. See how that works? Patreon.
Oh, that's fire!
Reminder, guys, we have created an app that isn't even live yet, but we're preloading it with content. It is live, as in you can download it, but it doesn't go live until December 25th. But we're preloading it with content now, working out some kinks. So go to your app store, wherever you are, Apple, Android, on your phone, TV, Fire TV, Roku, all that. We're loading a lot right now with stand-up comedy material because it's the easiest to license, and comedians be like, bro, just put it up. I don't care about it. But we're working diligently behind the scenes to license other things. And we have a Real Comedians Challenge show coming out with me, Tony Angel, and Tahir on Christmas Day.
I love it.
Be 4 episodes of the Keep Your Distance comedy show, which I want to let people know it is not episode 1 is the full show 1. That was never the intention. One, because we want people who have the live experience to enjoy that. And we don't want people to feel like, well, if they're just going to put it up, I'm not going to go to the live show. No. 2, because every comedian that appears on the live show doesn't make it to the people who don't want to license their set, for whatever reason.
Oh, I thought it was for like a reason that they might have not wanted their setup.
No. I mean, if they, they're working on new material, they're, or they're touring with that material, or they want to develop
in a pandemic.
So all those sets don't go on. So this show will be more similar in edit style to Comic View and Bad Boys of Comedy, where you see 3 to 5 minutes of 6 or 7 comedians as opposed to 15, 20 15, 20 minutes of 4 or 5 comedians.
Yeah,
to be honest, you guys would not want to sit there and watch. That's not live. You would not want to sit there and watch an hour and 45-minute show. Trust me.
Yeah, I love Comic View.
Yeah. So, yeah, some comedians were on Comic View before.
It looked good. I watched the first episode yesterday.
It was great.
I love the way you all put it together.
Did you see that you were the thumbnail?
Listen, I was like, they didn't loaded something in here wrong. That's what I thought. I said, let me see what is wrong. And then when I went to get into the show, I said, oh no, I the actual thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Because you about to get a text. I was about to be like, Kevin, something's not right in the app.
Yeah. So make sure to download that. We are at 7,000 subscribers. Our goal is 86 million. That is where Disney Plus is right now. But
We're close. It's happening.
First, we got to make 8,000 before we can hit 86.
That's Q1, baby. That's 2021 Q1, baby.
We are coming for you. All right. So this dropped kind of late yesterday, and I feel so bad for Lizzo. I really do. Do. So here's what happened. According to her, she had a bad November mentally. She was stressed out. She was eating a lot of bad food, a lot of spicy food, and she was drinking a lot. Actually, she didn't say a lot of bad food. She said a lot of spicy food, and she was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
So on her TikTok, she posted that she went on a 10-day detox smoothie.
Smoothie detox.
Yeah, smoothie detox. Thank you. And she got backlash from the. Well, it started off with one person on Twitter, as things do. One person wrote a post that's now deleted. That was essentially like, how could you do this to us? Diet culture is bad and toxic. And, we trusted you. And now you're going on diets. That snowballed into a lot of like people being upset that she was, doing that, and, how harmful and toxic diet culture is. So then she came back and was just like, all I did was go on a 10-day smoothie detox because I was eating like trash and I wanted to, clean my system up. I'm paraphrasing. She basically like, do whatever you want. Big girls are, you should do whatever you want. This is just what I did because I felt like I had a lot of, bad stuff in my system. The whites of my eyes weren't as white. And I wanted to do this for myself. Wasn't telling nobody else what to do. So it's trending even more on Twitter now. And my question to you is this, and we talked about this a little bit with Kevin Hart. Do you ever want to be that famous to where your 10-day detox after you ate? I mean, we've all done it. I know I've had my fair share of like, how absolutely going to eat like trash. I've never done a 10-day smoothie detox. I just be doodling too much when I drink too much smoothies. I tried to do stuff when I first moved to LA, and I was like, I can't. I wasn't even doing like fat tummy tea. It was just like all smoothies, vegetables, and my body was like, what is all this greenery? We are used to Chick-fil-A, fries, and sandwiches. And I was just like, I got stuff to do. I cannot be doodling all day like this. Like I couldn't do it. So. But do you ever want to be that famous where a smoothie detox lights up the internet, Angel?
Yes. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Angel's wearing silver today? Why? Yes and no. But like this, I don't honestly want that fame, but I know the sometimes a lot of times success in those two come as a twin. They come as twins. So if my success has to be attached to that fame, then come on with it. But I do find it strange that like I don't feel like she was a voted delegate. Like she represents all the big girls in the world. It's just she happens to be someone that people really clung on to. They liked her music. and she happened to be big, but I don't know why she now has to be the representative for every single big girl. Like, I don't ever want to be the representative for every single Black woman or Black mom, because I'm going to raise my kids differently. I'm going to do things differently. And I don't want people to be like, Angel, you let us down by doing something that we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
It's just, that part would piss me the heck off.
Yeah, I think what happens sometimes is we anoint people as the leaders of movements that they didn't ask for.
Right.
And then we hold them to a standard that they didn't, obviously Lizzo's always been about loving yourself out loud, regardless of your size. Mm-hmm. So the people that were upset anointed her the leader of the body positivity movement, and people who are, body positive or, that community tends to be like, love yourself at your weight. Just because you're fat doesn't mean you're unhealthy. So, also, I forgot what she said. She was like, I'm not trying to do a lose weight thing. All I wanted to do was get my gastrointestinal system right. Like, I was tripping for a minute, and I'm trying to get back to myself. But people took that as, diet culture. And she was, I saw a lot. I'm gonna tell you one thing I like about Twitter that I don't like about Twitter. Twitter will let you know that people think a variety of ways.
Come on.
The one thing I know for sure, you cannot please
everybody.
You cannot please the internet. It's very refreshing. Nothing you do is gonna please them. I saw someone tweet that before and after pictures are fat phobic. And I was like, that is new information for me. I didn't know that. I thought, people were essentially a large contingent of people were upset were like, you should not exercise. You should not exercise. You should not have to exercise, and skinny doesn't equal healthy. I know that. Everybody knows that skinny doesn't equal healthy and big doesn't equal unhealthy. But I hadn't read that before and after pictures are fat phobic. That was a new one for me.
Well, I just, like, if I am happy with my weight loss, you can't tell me that I have to hold that in order to make people who aren't losing weight feel comfortable in their skin. Like, if you're going to be body positive, you got to be body positive for your body. You can't be over here telling me what I got to do with my body, or that's hypocritical. You know what I'm saying?
Positive usually means, it's usually synonymous with big people loving themselves out loud, though, right?
Yeah, but it's actually supposed to govern everyone, because there are a lot of thin women like that are considered skinny that are shamed for being too thin. So it's supposed to cover the whole gamut. Obviously, I feel like heavier set people have gotten the shorter end of the stick, but the way folk pick on especially now in this phase of time where everybody is adding to their bodies, with plastic surgery. So now if you don't have any curves, you just as talked about now for not having, people have to come up with Team Little Booty, because there have been many a Black girl who's had flat booties that have been shunned by their community. So it goes both ways. And I agree, I'm not here for culture diet. I mean diet culture, excuse me, at all. I'm here for, figure out the best way to eat healthy. That is why I'm a WW partner. But I have done I did a smoothie detox once, something like that. And I went through withdrawals like a crackhead.
Really?
To the point I got headaches. Then I threw up all across myself. I was driving home, and I tried to pull over before I could. It went spewing everywhere. I got out of my car. I had throw up all the way up my butt. So
you doodled up out your diaper?
I threw up, and the throw up fell into the seat and went all the way up my butt. So listen,
that's a lot of vomit.
It was a lot of vomit. My husband laughed at me when I got home. I called him ahead of time. I said, listen.
I sick, Martin.
I said, I need some towels. Just throw up all across the car. And just, because I can't participate in any of that, detox, flat tummy teas. Like, you don't even know what's in the stuff that they're sending you half the time. Like, I have no idea.
No.
Have you ever done a flat? Have either one of y'all ever done a flat tummy?
Girl, no. My butt crack is just out when I walked out. You know I ain't did no flat tummy tea. You ain't do it.
I don't know how people do it. Like, my body wants certain things, and if it can't have it, it's going to act up. It's going to have a tantrum, and it's just going. I mean, it was so bad. But even I did a while ago, I had did a raw vegan challenge,
mm-hmm.
and the same thing. Got headaches, so I fixed it by going to Boston Market, and then I was able to get back to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes.
I'm gonna fix that right up. Hold on. Let me get the rotisserie chicken, the sweet potato mash, or their sweet potatoes are amazing.
Bruh, their cornbread and mac and cheese.
Man, what you talking?
There's one I'm gonna send y'all some. I'm gonna add that to your housewarming gift, Josh.
Pick up the gift, Josh. Angel been trying to bless you.
I know. You want me to send it to you? I can mail it via ShipStation. The holiday season is here, and holiday shoppers are buying more stuff online than ever before. If you're an online seller, are you struggling to keep up?
Yeah.
This guy right here, get your ship together with ShipStation. ShipStation helps online sellers get orders out quickly, save money on shipping and costs, and keep customers happy. I know that Melissa is using ShipStation for all of her new products merch that she just had hit the marketplace, because I actually have one box of her books, and she's like, "Oh, I already sent it off to ShipStation." I was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna give you something else to give them." Okay, so I envy her, because she's able to get orders out to you all without sweating, whereas me and my niece, we really next time ShipStation is doing all of my stuff. Okay,
there we go, Angel.
Listen.
Make it easy on yourself.
I know. I use a ShipStation. That's what I'm gonna use. ShipStation will work. What'd you say?
I'm gonna tell you right now. As far as bringing all them orders in to one funnel and taking it down and getting them out, that's ShipStation.
Listen, I have hundreds of orders, so I already know ShipStation was gonna be like blue, 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 blue. And especially because ShipStation works with all major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, UPS, and even international. You can compare and choose the best shopping solution every time. They even offer big discounts on shipping costs. Now, any business can access the same postage discounts that are usually reserved for large Fortune 500 companies. You always know that you're getting the best deal, no matter where you're selling. Shopify, Amazon, eBay, your own website. ShipStation brings all the orders into one simple interface. And right now, here's the thing, listeners, Kev on podcast, okay? You all can try ShipStation free for 60 days when you use offer code CREW. Make sure your business can meet the demands of this massive online shopping season. Get started at ShipStation.com today. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in KREW, CREW. That's ShipStation.com. Then enter the offer code CREW. ShipStation.com. Make ship happen.
Angel, I want to go back to something you said. You said that with success, that attention comes no matter what you do. I think that is a very astute observation. I've been trying to get the success without the spotlight, and you can't do it. Roy Wood Jr. tweeted about me yesterday.
I seen it, friend.
Let me tell you what. That tweet where Rob Hayes was another comedian who was on Keep Your Distance, and you'll see his set on the app soon, was like, who had the biggest year of 2020? And Roy Wood Jr., who is an OG comedian in the game, who is on The Daily Show, who has specials on Comedy Central, on that show on Netflix with Steve Carell, Space Force, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. Done a whole bunch of movies. He was like, Kev on Stage is one of the comedians that had the biggest 2020. He basically created an app that is cut out Hollywood and LA politics. And then he got comedians and he was like, how you reach forward and reach back at the same time. So any list of comedians that doesn't include him is incomplete.
You better have it memorized. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I read it 8,000 times.
Yeah.
Right? Because I didn't even see it on Twitter. I was on Instagram and people, my college friends, and then a lot of people were screenshotting it and putting it on their Instagram story and tagging me. So I got a whole bunch of them and I went and I looked back. I said, Roy Wood Jr., what you talking? And the crazy thing is, I don't speak publicly about myself like that. I was like, dang. So everybody started hitting me up and then I posted it because I was like, shoot, it's a good way for me to promote the app. You know what I'm saying? Anything we can do. Yeah. And I was like, now with that being said, it's kind of like for me, do you remember American Gangster? Did y'all see that?
Uh-huh.
So when Frank Lucas had that fur coat on, they was like, who was that? So people I was on their radar. Who is that? So that Lizzo's thing, like, I feel like if I make a misstep, that's gonna happen. And I honestly, remember I told you I downloaded all my tweets and I was like, let me go through and scrub them all. I scrubbed as many as I could. I didn't look at the download thing. But then I was like, you know what? There's nothing, if they find something that I hadn't found already, I can explain that the person I was when I tweeted that, I wasn't who I am now. And I don't think any of us are, right? I don't think any of us are who we were in 2013, 2012. I was on Twitter like very long, very early. So anyway, I felt a sense of accomplishment and pride, but also a sense of fear of like, dang, girl, don't tell people that like that. I don't need, comics can be very like, oh, you think you big, you think you good. And I was like, I'm just glad I didn't say that about myself. But that now people are like, oh, he over here doing this and that. Let me see what you talking about. Oh yeah. Oh, this app is actually pretty sleek. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's got to be. I know it has to be somewhat frightening. I think I would probably look at you a little strange if you were just like, nope, this feels good 100%. Because I mean, you're soaring really, really high. And soaring that high I would think you could feel the freedom of it as well as, well, I am soaring high.
Yeah.
And this, if it don't go well, this is a far drop to go.
Yes, Angel, look at the attention to the actress.
But what's great is that, like, wow, yes, this is the Kev on Stage studio app. It has your name on it. It's your face. Like when people think of this app, they're going to think of you. But I would gather to believe, based off of feeling people out, you have surrounded yourself with people that are going to protect you at all costs and not let you out here. If you're about to make a misstep, be like, hey, and that helps because a lot of people don't have the right folk around them. Oh, yeah. And they will let them just step all in SHIT and then be like, well, bruh, like, Well, listen, it also helps that I have people who were my friend. I think these are two of the things that are the most impactful for me. Three things. One, my wife, the most sobering, grounding person in my life who there's a certain freedom to try when you know someone who is with you that if you fail and lose it all, they'd be like, all right, well, shoot, you got that Maserati, you better do some Uber Blacks. People be like, Maserati. And listen, if that's what we got to do, you got to do it. Mm-hmm. Two, I have a great family structure who also don't care about any of this stuff. Yeah. Three, I have great friends who also don't care about any of this stuff. I think where a lot of people get in trouble is they either have people around them who won't shoot straight with them, or they have people around them who shoot straight with them and they don't listen. Mm-hmm. So I think what I focus on is I have, like, even with the app, one thing I've done is I can't
unilaterally license your content because I'm too biased. You hit me up, I want to help everybody. I'll be likely to put something on the app that isn't to the level that we want it to be. So I have a head of development. I have a team of creatives who work with me, and we gotta vote and see, is it good enough? Is it in the right price? So that way I'm not in there just putting everything up to make it, people like me. And the other thing is, I've been broke before. I've been broke most of my life.
Come on.
So I'm not in it for, obviously I want to do well and be able to pass, wealth and property on to my children. My goal is that my grandchildren flunk out of Harvard. And they're like, it was grandpa's money. Like if I made to that point, then my family is okay. Well, they're like, work? Why would I work? Do you know who my grandfather is? He's Kev on stage. I should be I want my grandchildren to be complete snobs. My boys, I can help mold them. Their kids, they're out of here. Their kids.
You want them just to be trash.
Oh, I want them to be. I want to go to Howard because my grandfather wishes he went. Papa, can you pay for my college?
Papa,
where are you going?
Papa.
If they say USC, no. You go into a PWI, you can figure out how to pay for it yourself. You go into an HBCU, Papa will pay for it. So that's my goal. But like, in some ways, it's crazy because I've been working for this for a long time. It just takes a really long time for it to come together. You know what I mean? But the principles that I learned back when I was doing plays are the same principles that I do with Keep Your Distance. Like, we pay very well. Very well.
Listen, you know what, Kevin? Let me interrupt you because I did feel some type of way.
Angel!
Okay. I'm not saying nobody particular.
Moving on.
I'm not saying nobody particular. Let me say, do you know, first of all, you're not going to mute me. This is what you're not going to do, okay? Because I'll be standing behind you in a couple of seconds and be like, how you going to mute your own microphone? What I wanted to say is, because I don't want there to ever be that narrative out there about you, jokingly or not, Kevin does right by people, okay? Kevin does right by people. And I'll put it like this, okay? Angel, if you were to look at my hyphens, comedian would be last. Actress would be first, then host, then comedian. As an actress, I have worked on some very major shows where they have major money. So Angel is used to a very major rate. I am not cheap out here in these streets at all, okay? At all. So while there are some things that I will do as a favor for people, because I'm like, bruh, I already know you can't afford me. So I'm just going to do this for the good. Going to do this for a good. I can tell you now that when I took this job, I booked out with my agents. I said, hey, these days I'm not available. I'm not available on these days. I have a job, a paying job. So do not call me to do anything at these hours because I am no longer available. Okay.
It's funny, and this ain't to big myself up. It's just the Angel's porn. We gave Angel a raise, so we gave Angel and Josh a Christmas raise. Josh is always like, I just want to work. You can pay me less. You don't have to pay me more. I'll take a deduction.
Bro, when pandemic came through and they came shutting everything down, I started seeing unemployment rates. I was like, Kev, I don't even, I'll just show up.
He was like, Kev, we were randomly in the office. He was like, hey, Kev, if you gotta let me go, I understand. I was like,
I already have my stuff. I have my stuff in this box. It's right here.
His heart is always in the right place. And I was like, nah, Josh, we good. Like, low key, because I was poor for most of my life, I'm always preparing for it to go away. And I want to take care of my people first. But we sent Angel a contract. And apparently her raise was in the contract. She's called me. I said, we told her the raise. She called me and Melissa was like, hey, Listen, I saw the paperwork. Was that the right thing? Was everything right? Because I just want to be. I don't want to set my life up, in a certain way. Because we were like, oh no, we didn't even know that was in there. But our plan from the beginning was in her contract. This girl worked for 5 months, never said a word about it.
I was like, I ain't even gonna sign this yet, just in case this is a mistake, because I'm not trying to set them up having to stick with this contract when they didn't mean to put that in there. That's not what I'm gonna do. That's not what I'm gonna do.
One of the best piece of advice ever given to me was by Justin Emeka. He was my when we won the play competition, me and my brother. He gave us this advice. He said, hire good people, pay them well, and let them do their job. And it has proven to be great advice. And I can't afford to have a lot of employees. So the people we do have, I want to make sure they are good, because I can't have 20 people getting minimum wage. You're going to have crap work. But I could have 6, 7 people being like, well, shoot, hey, everything's all right over there with Kevin and them. Things are quite all right.
And so I say all that to say, and I put it in that order, because I also know, being a comedian in LA, what it's like to get paid to do stand-up in LA. Okay. I know what it's like. Those are the jobs that I'd be like, so, Marcus, I'm just going to be out here doing something that ain't going to bring us nothing. I can get us some Chick-fil-A. I can get it's it'll pay you enough to get a month of Skillshare. That's what it'll do. And let me tell you something. Skillshare is the sponsor of this episode. This holiday season, give a gift that means more. Get creative and learn how to make the perfect homemade gift with Skillshare online classes. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creatives and curious people. Now, you guys, Skillshare has some dope classes. The one that I am in the middle of doing is iPhone photography, because let me tell you, all of the like brand shoots that I do, my son, little Marcus, shoots those. So I'm trying to be able to know what I need to be telling him so that like he can get the best shots. Now, the other class that I want to take that my husband wants me to take is plants at home, because all of our plants be dead.
Oh, I need to take that one.
Yeah, I mean, they all be dead, especially when I get plants, they just be dying. So that's another class that Skillshare has that I'm like, I need to get on that. Okay. So with so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Give a gift that's one of a kind, completely personalized, and perfectly imperfect. When you put in time, effort, and creativity into a gift, it shows how much you care. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable. Okay. Yes. Like what comedians used to get paid, they could get Skillshare, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. All right, guys, this is what we want you to do.
What you're gonna do. Before you go there, hold on, Angel. I want to say I was taking that iPhone class. I have retired briefly from taking pictures, because Josh took a picture of a sunset behind me, taking a picture of a sunset. And then when he posted his, I was like, oh, okay, different. Okay. So I took a class I'm taking a class called sound mixing and mastering with Young Guru, because I'm gonna be working on my album. Got an EP of comedy music, gonna be called I Can Sing a Little Bit with the Help of Auto-Tune. And I want to understand. I've always actually been interested in how the mixing and mastering class works. We were buying a house in I met a man one time.
I was like, where the heck is he going?
I met a man, and he was having a house in a nice neighborhood in Los Angeles. And I said, hey, man, what do you do for a living? He was like, I mix and master music for trash rappers. And I was like, and you live here? He was like, you'd be surprised how much money is in mixing and mastering. And I was like, well. So I've always been, because his house was lit. He had a range, he had a 4-wheeler, he had a boat. I was like, God, dog, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's all for mixing and mastering. So that's what I'm taking. Well,
this is what we want you all to do. Explore your creativity at Skillshare skillshare.com/SK
SK.
and get a free trial of premium membership. That's skillshare.com/SK.
SK.
Okay. I'm going to say it one more time just so y'all don't forget. Skillshare.com/SK.
SK.
All right. A great departure from everything we're talking about, because this was just an interesting question to me. And I wanted to ask.
No, we're not done.
Oh, Angel, what? I did my best to allow the compliments.
We're not done. No, because listen,
it's your show too.
I got to figure out because I'm so thankful to you. I got to figure out. I want to be able to gift you something, and you and Melissa, I don't even know if that's even possible. So I know when I do buy you something, I'm going to be using Honey on my browser. Okay.
Or maybe you can use Honey to buy Joshua something, and then you can actually hand him his gift because you want to give it to him. He's not even just you, Angel. We bought him something online with Honey, and we got a discount for it. Josh took like 3 freaking weeks to come pick it up.
It was not 3 weeks. Don't do that.
4 months. I was like, Josh, we already saved money on this. Now I just want you to take it to your home. Now that you own a home, just
home.
Joshy is a homeowner at what is it? 26, Joshy?
27?
27? Got his own home. Look at him in his little home. Girls, the spicy. What is Josh fan club called?
Pumpkin spice lattes.
Girl, he's 27. He got a good job. Got the mole. The mole is eloquently placed. He's turning red, violet. Look at Josh turn.
I hate it here.
And he's a homeowner. Guys, if you want to buy Josh a gift, make sure you use Honey.
Come on. Honey is all about saving you dollars. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. You make a list of gifts that you're going to buy for holidays, and then someone randomly gives you money to help you buy one. Sounds good? Well, that's what Honey is doing. They're helping pay for $1 million worth of gifts. You're probably wondering, is that the same Honey that automatically searches for promo codes online? Yes, it is. With Honey, you can also make a list of all the holiday gifts you want for certain stores, and Honey will email you when the price drops for anything on your list. Just add Honey to your computer, create a free account, and then throw some holiday gifts on your drop list for a chance to win. Honey will randomly select winners and give them money to help them buy something on their list. Come on now. Hey. Get into it. Huh? Now listen, there is no purchase necessary. Okay, you need a PayPal account to redeem the prize. Okay, so go and get that, and only valid in the US. The giveaway ends on 12/21/2020. So you all got a couple of days, okay, to get into this. All right. Yeah. So get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/SK.
SK.
That's joinhoney.com/SK.
Okay, my bad, Angel. I messed up your ad. My bad.
I was like, sir, we have another. Listen, we cannot. But let me talk about you. No. But no, for real, let me talk about you.
Oh.
So I do be feeling. I don't want ever that to be the narrative. Okay. I don't like it in a joke. I don't like it in for real, because I do believe that's just people being haters, because they know what's up. I'm like, y'all been around for too long. Y'all know people don't be paying comics no money when they hear. That's why comics tour. That is why comics tour, because the money is outside of LA. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's also a reason why I think you're seeing the success that other people dream of having, because you're doing what other people don't dare to do, which is to try to pay people what they are worth. And sometimes you be paying people what they ain't worth. With more. I'd be like, is this baby dyslexic? Because he didn't, that don't deserve that. Not at all. No. Listen, you done inflated the cost. That is not their value.
So earlier I was telling you about my wife. I was already paying people more than normal. she was like, you need to pay them more. And I was like, Liz. And she was like, you don't even want well, here's what we were doing. I was paying them a number. And if the show did well, I paid them a different number. Melissa was like, make the did well number the base number. And I was like, yes. And she said, because you don't want people to ever question your heart and motives. And I was like, but the number is more than LA. And she was like, also, you're creating a new thing that doesn't exist. You're comparing it to a comedy club, going to the Union, right? Or whatever. That's not what you're doing. There's no limit to how many customers you have. So that's where I got the idea. I was like, okay, let me make sure that if you bring audience to the show, you're compensated for that. That's where the promo code comes in. And we also license you or pay you a licensing fee immediately if you let us license your set to the app. So the money is great.
It's fair, is what I'm trying to say.
Joshua, I'm not taking credit for this. Go ahead, Angel.
No, it's just, I already know that your Patreon understands that, and they know that because, that's why most of them support you, because you're a good guy. Okay. But I just don't want for people who are just now getting on the Kev On Stage, like train and brand to even think that is even has the slither of truth to it. The fact that the first time I ever worked with you on a Kev On Stage Studios production, that you even thought to ask me what my rate was. And I said, just pay me whatever you can. I said, just as long as I can pay for my babysitter, don't.
I didn't do that.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, I didn't do that. I didn't pay you just for your babysitter. I said, no. I've seen Angel on Atypical. I know this woman gets paid.
I
know.
She got that SAG card too.
She got the SAG.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I can't be in the Spectrum commercials. I would love to be.
Okay.
Cannot do. So yeah, even before you reach these heights, you already were like trying to be a very honorable person to work with. So I just want to put that out there for the people who are just now getting to know you. Okay?
Thank you, Angel. I want to say I'm not responsible for Josh getting a house or anything like that. But I do want to say it does my heart glad that a person that works for me is like, I could buy a house. Because I know when you buy a house, your income got to be set. Like I got to make sure my income is going to be straight because it's a huge investment and they're going to want their money every first, regardless of how well you did. In a pandemic, in a pandemic, Joshua went out and purchased a home. Yeah, So anyway, let's move on, please.
Let's move on.
Now. Okay, because I'm trying to do, but I can't take it. I'm crackling inside. All right, I saw this tweet and it just was really funny to me. We always talk about our top 5 dead or alive rappers, top 5 right now, top 5 since 2016. We never talk about our bottom 5. So now I would like to ask you all, who are your bottom 5 rappers? And we can go round robin.
I can't do this, bro. I can't do this.
Go ahead, Angel. Because Josh is in the music industry, it's a little harder for him. Josh, you can co-sign our people. You can do that. But me and Angel are not in the music industry. Therefore, we can give you our true opinions. Angel, your first bottom 5 rapper of all time. Josh, reach back into the past if you need to.
I think one of my favorite terrible rappers is Silk the Shocker.
That's my favorite one. Silk the Shocker invented, I don't care about the beat. I will rap when I want to. Go ahead, Angel. Why do you love Silk the Shocker?
We literally, me and Marcus put on some Silk the Shocker one day in the car, and it brought us so much joy. And how it was just a madhouse. It was like a woman with big, large, saggy breasts, not wearing a bra, running down the street. The words were just flying everywhere, flailing around in that thing. It was just like, what is happening? You don't want to listen, but you can't stop listening. It's the same. You don't want to watch, but you gotta watch it. That was it was everything. He's everything.
Silk the Shocker is the godfather of I don't care. You think Young Miami and Blueface. Oh, Silk the Shocker was like, I invented this. And I used to be like, I want to hold on now. Silk? Now where are you gonna be at? All right.
Right.
Now are you gonna stay off the? No, you're gonna go in a different off.
Yeah.
Off in a different way.
Yeah.
Silk the Shocker got away with a lot because he was young and handsome. Because he was, Master P, the rest of the No Limit Soldiers, they were soldiers. Silk the Shocker, he came in like, here goes nothing.
That was exactly what here comes nothing with a stumble as you're trying to get out of the blocks. Oh,
okay. He's for sure in my top 5 too. I'll give you one more. He talking about rapping today. Okay. Future.
Oh.
I cannot stand
really?
Future. I acknowledge that Future has rapping ability. The way he chooses to rap annoys me to no end. Okay, the first song that Future released that turned my insides out, he said, L-O-V-E love. I was like,
I don't know that song.
Please stop it. Okay, now Mask Off. I was like, okay, this is what I like.
I got a
sealed Future's fate in my book. Black Panther soundtrack. Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, rapping their collective butts off. Future joins in the fray and says, la-di-da-di-da, slap bumping up, ba-da-da-da-ba, W in the car, la-di-da-di-da, on the boulevard.
A Grammy award-winning verse, Kevin Fredericks.
You want a Grammy for that? Why, Future, did you do that? J-Rock and Kendrick Lamar. J-Rock's verse on Money Trees is my favorite feature of all time, followed by Nicki Minaj on Monster. I was like, oh, good. J-Rock and Kendrick back together. And Future was like, but me also as well, me Future. I will also do rapping that you will not like. And then they won a Grammy for it. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, Joshua.
I would probably say Shaq is on that list.
Shaquille O'Neal?
I didn't like Kobe. Kobe got off, man. Kobe hit
didn't move him.
No. Hey, Kobe, tell me how much taste. Come on, man.
Okay, I'll take Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille was selling some records though, but I'll give you that. All right, Angel, we're back to you.
Y'all already know because I used to say this boy's name wrong all the time. I thought his name was Blueface Killer because he was killing me with how terrible he rapped. Terrible. It really confuses me about people today, like the youth of today, because the fact that this man, that bust down, Tatiana bust down, I kept thinking something was wrong with my earphones, that there was a delay in one ear. And that it was on speed in the other ear. So I unplugged the thing and I played it. And I was like, I got to get a new phone. And then when I realized that it wasn't me, that it was him, and people were really talking about it, I said, I don't understand. I do not understand. But you know what? He makes me believe that I can do anything.
Listen, I can do anything.
Okay,
one song.
What'd you say now?
I said he had more than one successful song.
He shouldn't have had more than one successful anything. Just nothing. And I still don't understand why he became a thing. Yes,
the dance.
You see what you say?
It was the dance where you know. That helped a lot. And he had the George Washington tattooed on his face.
He looked stupid. Yes. What you said.
He's in my top 5 as well, so I'll give you another one of mine. Birdman.
Oh.
When Birdman was on the Breakfast Club and he said, I'm not going to tell y'all no more, I laughed so hard. He was so mad. Birdman had all of them great rappers on Cash Money, and he was just like, I want to rap too.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to rap.
You guys, he had Wayne and Juvie and BG, and he was like, I want some raps. And he was legitimately rapping and releasing albums with zero pizzazz.
Zero.
All three of y'all. It was so. Birdman came in there with 13 people, and they all came in single file. What happened to that boy? I still say that though. What happened to that boy?
I love your little dove. It sounds like a dove. It doesn't even sound like a pigeon. It sounds so pretty.
What happened to that boy? All right, Josh, you're up.
I'll say Lil Pump.
What is Lil Pumpy rapping?
Man, I mean, he hasn't really been putting anything crazy out recently, but he had some pretty big hits in like 2017 and 18.
What were they, Josh? Well, he created a term that people were saying. Let's get it.
Let's get it. That was his thing. God bless him.
Let's get it.
Then he co-signed. He co-signed Big Red. So I'm like, that's the youth looking up to that. I don't, it's.
He's out of here though now, isn't he? Right?
I don't know, man.
I thought he got a label and stuff.
Oh, Gucci Gang. That's right. Gucci Gang.
Gang. Thank you, Patreon McCarroll.
Man.
I can't take it.
Also, Josh didn't say this. Another reason why he doesn't like him is he came at J. Cole. And Josh was like, not my J. Cole. I went to Dreamville. J. Cole killed that boy so bad actually, not only did he kill him, he was prophetic. He talked about, ain't nobody going to be talking about you. You ain't going to be touring. And you'll be loving hip-hop in 5 years. And J. Cole, at this point, hasn't told a lie yet.
He killed him so bad that he needed Policy Genius. The holiday season sure knows how to lighten your wallet. For many families, December is one of the most expensive months of the year, not to mention the busiest. If you need life insurance, but don't want to deal with the hassle or expense, try Policy Genius. Policy Genius combines a cutting-edge insurance marketplace with the help of licensed experts to save you time and money. Right now, you can save 50% or more by using Policy Genius to compare life insurance. When you're shopping for a policy that could last for more than a decade, these savings start to add up. Here's how it works. First, head to PolicyGenius.com. And in minutes, you can work out how much coverage you need and compare quotes from top insurers to find your best price. Policy Genius will compare policies starting at as little as $1 a day. You might even be able to eligible to skip the in-person medical exam. Once you apply, Policy Genius team will handle all the paperwork and red tape. And the best part is that they work for you, not the insurance company. So if you hit any speed bumps during the application process, they take care of everything. That's the kind of service that earned Policy Genius a 5-star rating across 1,600 reviews on Trustpilot and Google. If you have loved ones who depend on your income, don't go into 2021 without life insurance, okay? Because 2020 done taught us, listen, be ye prepared. Oh Lord!
I had to go use Policy Genius. I'm just going to go to bed, Angel. After that transition, I'm just going to get ready and go to bed.
You ran upstairs to do this?
I ran upstairs.
I know you're tired right now.
Oh, I'm exhausted. Right now, my family's taken care of because we use Policy Genius to get our life insurance. Listen, I don't work a regular job. I can't pay into my stuff. I got to make sure that my family can continue on the lifestyle that they're accustomed to. So I use Policy Genius to make sure that I'm going to be squared away in the event. Well, they're going to be squared away in the event of my demise. So,
amen. So
made it really easy.
Okay, so you go to PolicyGenius.com and get started. You can save 50% or more by comparing quotes and start the new year with one less thing to worry about. Policy Genius, when it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right. Yeah. You want me to go with my next rapper?
Please.
Kev's like, yes, yes.
He's probably number one on my list of rappers that I do not like.
Who?
Iggy Azalea.
You don't like Iggy?
She's doing a vocal minstrel show. That's what she's doing.
You don't like her personality as a rapper?
I don't like her voice as a rapper.
You don't like First Thing First on the realist?
Yeah, no, because I'm like, why you got on blackface on your voice? Why you got on your? She put blackface on her voice, and I don't appreciate it. When I heard her talk, and I was like, wait a second, why you sounding like you from the down under? But yeah,
she's Australian, ain't she?
Yeah, yes. I'm telling you, she put on blackface on her throat and then started rapping. I am not here for it. I'm not. I don't care what she says. I don't care what lyrics come out of her throat. I don't want it.
I didn't even think about that. I had not thought about Iggy Azalea in a long time.
Good.
That woman said she had blackface on her voice. I can't disagree with you.
I mean, truly, I was like, I think I would appreciate her as a rapper if she sounded like an Australian rapper. But instead, she really just took on this whole vocal tonation that is not natural to her at all.
She did.
And is out here thinking, oh, she just some hood white chick. No.
Yeah. T.I. they said, and he was writing her verses.
Who was writing her verses?
T.I.
I'm sure.
He was signed to her, right? Or she was signed to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
he ate well off her.
He did.
Man.
I just really feel like she could have, if she had any skills, she could have done even better had she sounded like herself and not.
But do you think you would have cared if she was like rapping in? You think she would have hit the big lights if she was rapping in an Australian accent without T.I.'s rapping for her?
If she could actually rap, okay, if she could actually write and rap for herself, like I think she could have hit. Absolutely.
You think so?
I do, because folk, you know how white folk jump up in this rap game and they be shooting right past black folk. So like they do, like there's a lot of them that be just, you're out of here. So I just feel as though if she was actually talented in the area of lyricism, okay, and she was able to deliver it, she could have did well, because she still would have stood out. How many white Australian rappers we know?
I don't know any other white Australian.
I don't.
She would have stood out. But if she ain't that talented, she gonna have to, I guess she's trying to like dress that thing up. And I was not a fan. I was like, I'm so fancy.
That part of the song sounded like it could have been Gwen Stefani.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought Gwen Stefani was singing the hook on that song. I didn't realize that was her. Okay, so I agree with you there. I didn't have her on my list. I had Silk the Shocker, Blueface, Future, Birdman. Oh, Josh, it's your turn actually.
Man.
Josh is young. He don't have as many years to go by that we do.
It's not even that. I have to skate around
industry politics.
Yeah. So
okay, Josh,
I'm trying to ones I can get away with is what I'm trying to say.
Nah, man, we don't want to mess with your industry stuff.
Don't mess that up. Everybody done said it, and I fully agree. But I still enjoy listening to his terribleness. P. Diddy.
Oh, I love Diddy.
Listen, now I'm gonna tell you what, whoever wrote his verse on Oh Let's Do It on the remix got my millions up. Effing with them white folks. Now I don't give a, cause I'm richer than them folks. Managing their trucks. Y'all ain't even seen it yet. Now he goes in, but I mean, it's not his calling. It's not his
I calling. Love Diddy. Leave him alone. He did what did he do on the Every Step We Take? I love you, sir. Kind of hard you nod around, though you're in heaven, smiling down. They pray for you. Every day we pray for you. Till the day we meet again. In my heart's where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed. Strength I need to believe. My heart biggest.
Yes.
Like back to Hazard Time. Us to the church. New clothes and kicks. Me and you taking things. Days they believe us are. Still can't believe you're God. Give me anything to hear. Have your breath.
You got that whole verse down though.
The funny thing is, there was somebody talented writing his raps, and he was like, "All right, give me the paper and back to your cage." All right, here we go.
And back to your cage. Back to your cage. I mean, here's the thing. It's not that I will listen. Well, I won't listen to a whole Diddy song. I'll listen to his feature and be like, okay, Diddy, but you know, it's only because the song is either banging or what he's saying. I'm like, okay, all right, then crap on him then. I love it, Diddy, but y'all know he can't rap. Get out of here.
Oh man. Oh, by the way, is that 5 for you, Angel?
It's who?
Is that 5?
That wasn't 5. I think that was 4. I said Blueface. I said Silk the Shaka. I said Iggy. I said Diddy.
Okay, what do you got? Because I already said my 5. You said the other people that I Silk the Shaka. You said a couple that I already agree with.
No, I'm trying to think. It's somebody from today that I don't like. Like that. Like I'm not really a fan of that. See, I don't know enough of his music. Like little rock. What is his name? Roddy Rock and Roll. What's his name?
Rich.
Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich.
Roddy Rich.
I don't know enough of his songs. I did not like the Inner song.
You didn't like the box?
I'm gonna send you his Tiny Desk. He's got a fire Tiny Desk.
He has a great.
Okay, see,
you like
with a Cash App.
You didn't like that?
No, I was so upset that it was
Roddy Rich.
That song was
there's a bunch of the children these days that I don't even know who's singing what or who's rapping what, that I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all like, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying they're not making music for me. If Blueface, I was like, I know you're not making for me, and I still hate it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because they all blend into one. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of bad songs from one person. So if you know what I'm saying, so he might be the only song of his I dislike, and I might love all the rest. But because there's so many songs on the radio that I don't like, his is the name that I can kind of remember. He gets all of them. He gets all of the bad songs attached to his name.
Do you listen to the radio?
I used to. I haven't. Well, I'm not in my car as much anymore.
Yeah.
So when I had commutes, I would sometimes turn the radio, but
I'd be listening to 94.7 The Wave. You talk about it. I love me some the hits from today and the hits from yesterday. I love it. I'll just be like, oh, Bobby Caldwell, followed by Meg Thee Stallion. This is exactly what I want to hear. All right, before we go to the next topic, I want to say this. I want to make this declaration. We are currently at 7,000. Wrong. 7,400 on the dot app subscribers right now at this moment, Tuesday, 9/19, December 15th. I want to make 10,000 subscribers before January 1st. I want to make it happen. Even if it's just a free trial, I believe you give it a free trial, you're going to stick around. That's what we are decreeing and declaring. 10,000 strong. I already got the graphic made. Let me show y'all, because I've been trying to run doggone 3 Instagram accounts, and I'm running out of steam, but I ain't got no money to pay for somebody else. Here's my 10,000 subscribers graphic already made. I posted 7,000 this morning. We have 7,400 right now. I want to make 10,000. I don't care if you get it or if you gift it. Because what we finna do is shake up the industry. I'm gonna tell you right now, them people that we was pitching, they was not listening. Oh, they gonna be listening now. Mm-hmm. They're now creating full-on shows that are cleared, free, that are logo free.
Get them, Kev.
You do stop, Joshua Gonzalez.
What?
You just said get him, Kev.
I said get him, Kev. Get those subscribers, Kev. What are you talking about?
Kevin, you know what I really like about the app that I didn't even realize was a thing until yesterday when I was watching the show? I love that you can comment.
Yeah.
That makes it better than Netflix because there is a community experience inside of it.
There's a community experience inside of there. It's, to me, what we're trying to build is the best of if Netflix met YouTube.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing, sir.
But all premium, though. Like, there's some content on YouTube that is pristinely, amazingly premium. It's just on YouTube. And there's some content on Netflix that they're trying to go for some shorter form stuff. So that's what we're trying to get. All right. Before we go, I want to talk to y'all about this. Funkmaster Flex. He got lipo. He got a little bit of a fat removal transfer. He put it on Instagram. I, for one, am thankful. I said, hey, Funk Flex, I'm finna get my gut taken out. And I want to put it right here. Can you put fat where muscle is supposed to be?
I think they can redirect it.
But it won't look good right here, will it?
I mean, no, because it's fat. It won't be muscle.
Where can I put it?
You can work out.
No, Angel, Funkmaster Flex didn't work it out. Oh, actually, he didn't work it out. He said the last part was hard to get off. So I was thinking about it before, and I feel like Funkmaster Flex, he really just said, Kev, go ahead and do it. This is what I want for you.
You're gonna end up looking weird.
I'm not.
You're gonna end up looking weird.
I used to look like that when I was in high school.
No. Listen, you're gonna end up looking weird. That's the thing. Have you ever noticed that? Like, this is no shade to anyone who gets lipo. Do you, okay? Because that thing is expensive, okay? I seen the price tag for lipo. When you get lipo, it never looks like you lost weight. It looks like fat was removed. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that appearance of overall weight loss. You just look like somebody moved your weight around. Or
I'm okay with that.
No, because it's still not gonna be a good look when you want to take off your shirt. You're gonna look weird. You're not gonna.
I don't have to maintain it by working out, Shay. I have to maintain it by constant surgeries.
No, just work out. Just do what you're doing. You on a roll, Kev. Don't let this be a upper limit problem.
I just want to get to the point faster. I saw Funk Flex and I was like, I just shot another commercial. Let me cut me up and take it out.
Then do them smoothies. The smoothies was trying to get you there fast, but I don't want it to come out my butt.
I can't be doing it all day. I have stuff to do.
Put on a diaper. I won't judge you if I know that's what's happening.
Why is it as okay for men to do BBL?
You wanna get your butt. Your butt is already big. Why would you want
that? Oh, that is Brazilian butt lift. What is what's the tummy tuck then? What's that called?
A tummy tuck?
I think it's just a tummy tuck.
Wait, what's the thing where they do the BBL and the tummy tuck all in one?
A mommy makeover.
I want a daddy's makeover.
Makeover. Okay, yeah, you would have to do the whole full thing. Now, if you can't just get lipo, you're gonna have to do the whole thing. Your belly button gonna be sitting in a different place.
I don't mind that.
Are you a keloid?
I want my keloid on this side. I want to be in the pocket.
Are you a keloider? Do you keloid?
I don't think so.
Okay, because that could also be because you get a big old look like a gummy worm traveling across your lower stomach if you do. So you got.
Oh no, really?
If you're a keloider, the scar tissue ends up on the outside. So you just have these are things you have to think about prior to going into surgery. Are you a keloider?
I'm out. I want people with dad bods to accept themselves like I've accepted myself.
I don't think there's anything wrong with accepting your body.
On my shirt, y'all be like, look away, look away.
I mean, no, it's because you keep throwing it at us.
Huh?
You keep throwing your body at us.
Mm.
This
I
isn't a
gotta make sure people are used to it.
no, I don't want to ever be used to seeing your body. I don't.
Why?
Because this is a podcast. We're not
This is a
we're not doing the show where seeing your body is an essential part. This is a podcast. This is not a Real Sex 62 installment where you just gonna see bodies that just are doing whatever they want to do. Just doing whatever. No.
And then moving on. Ellen is in some hot water.
Man.
Well, some sick water. Ellen then got the vid.
She got the vid.
But that wasn't the news. I was reading on BuzzFeed News. The Ellen Show employees say they're losing advertisers, celebrity bookings, and ratings after the sexual harassment, toxic work.
Oh no.
That all came out when she got COVID. I was reading publicists are telling their clients not to go on Ellen.
Now, who sexually harassed somebody? She didn't. Was she the sexual harasser?
She was hit more with a toxic work environment. Like I think it was her EPs, other producers. I think her thing was like she was mean and not the nice person she portrayed to be. But she got hit with she's mean, toxic work environment, but her executives got hit with some sexual harassment stuff.
Oh,
my question to y'all is, do y'all think it's over for Ellen?
No.
You don't think so?
Ellen came back from being gay in the early 90s. Okay.
I agree.
That was back in the 90s. That was put a stake in your heart. It's over. Okay. Yeah. She came back from that like nobody's business, like Superwoman. This granted, sexual harassment is now the thing of you do that, but because she wasn't the person doing it in particular.
Yeah.
No, the Ellen Show might not be able to revive itself, but Ellen, she'll figure out something else.
Yeah, I think I go ahead.
Go ahead, Josh. No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I think the same thing because I mean, she could get another Nemo role. What if she got like a Nemo spinoff on Disney Plus? I think she can definitely rebrand herself because she's had that, like Angel said, that period before that she's talked about on Letterman, where nothing was going for her. But she's well past that at this point. Like and even if it is a rap on her, she's good.
Oh, she's for sure good. And she also has Ellen Tube now. Like to your point, Josh, she's done the like EPing stuff. She has Heads Up, the freaking game. She's EPing other shows. I wasn't more. Listen. She's a white woman. I don't think she'll ever be. She gonna be all right.
Yeah.
She gonna be all right.
She gonna be all right. I would love, me personally, and not if I feel like Tabitha Brown.
Absolutely.
That next person. I can't think of a person since Oprah that was as universally loved by everyone from old black rappers to small white children as Tabitha Brown. This woman has universal appeal.
Everyone
loves.
How many videos have you cried to?
She is as dare I say nicer than advertised.
Yeah.
In real life, man, we done sat over at that office. Man, we done did that mukbang. Me, Angel, Josh, Melissa, Marcus, Tab,
and Chance
sat in our office parking lot and talked until 1 o'clock in the morning. We was done with that shoot at 9:45. We done sat in that parking lot and talked till 1 o'clock in the morning. Like we was old friends.
That was the best.
I said, man, I ain't done that. That was like high school after a football game. You go to Applebee's and hang out with me. Melissa used to do that after a church musical and get the 2 appetizers. It was half off. And we would just sit up in there and just chop it up or go to IHOP. It was like that. I said, man, y'all are great. Me, Tab, and me, Josh, and Chance, and Marcus was talking. And then Tab, Melissa, and Angel was talking for about an hour and a half. Then we came together. We talked
and we talked about what we were already talking about, but talking together about at this point.
It was so good. And let me tell y'all, me and Tab connected years ago. This is prior to her blow up situation, right? But it wasn't like me and Tab were hanging out with each other. We exchanged phone numbers, talked a couple of times, and then I was like, oh, let me the lingering spirit. I like that. I was like, let me have her on my podcast, Mommy Confessions. And I saw that like, oh, Tab is about to be I ain't gonna be able to get you in a second. I said, Tab. I was like, I need you to work me in your schedule. Can you work me in? And she did. She worked me into her schedule. But here more recently, y'all know I dropped my subscription box. Mm-hmm. And I made sure I put aside, or I created at least 10 more subscription boxes for influencers that I wanted to send it to. One as a kind gesture, because a lot of people send me their stuff, and two, marketing as well. So I text Tab. I said, listen, I know you get so much stuff. So if the answer is no, please know I'm not offended. I said, but I want to just send you my subscription box just as a here, and to let you know I love you because you're doing great. And she said, girl, if you don't send me that box so I can talk about it on Very Good Mondays. I said, you did not have to do. You did not have to do it. No, I just was going to say, so like, truly, she didn't have to do that. It's not, because I don't want people to get this misconception like me and Tab were out here in these streets hanging together. We weren't. We knew each other, rooting for each other in the background. The fact that somebody that's not like a close friend of hers back then, she's like, girl, I got you. Yeah.
She could have been back then, didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She could have did it. And she ain't do it.
She's not. That's what, like, I'm just like, girl, all of it's so funny because me and Tab are the same age. She's just a year older than me. But I'm like,
not the same age.
We are in this, just like you be saying, Angel, me and you in the same age. Right? Look, don't let me pop you.
You didn't say Angel.
We're the same age in the sense of once you 40, you 40. Okay. That's what I mean. But I be looking at her like, go big sis. You better get it.
Angel, another person, you talk about thriving in a pandemic. And she ain't did nothing but be who she always was.
Yeah. It's so great. It's so great. I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy.
I'd be so happy for her. Tab gonna be all right. She's the best ever. And I want nothing but the best for her. Well, I love you all. Again, we are at 7,400 subscribers on the app. It is my sincere hope. And this is why, and I want y'all to know this about this app. This ain't, none of the money in the app is going to, this isn't a get rich scheme, okay? The reason we need subscribers is so that we can pay for content, okay? That money going right back into the building. Actually, building gonna be okay now. We done that keep your distance. We at least can pay the rent for a year. Now the problem is, okay, we're Dream Talk. The episode is over.
Bye, guys.
Bye. If you don't want to hear Dream Talk, now's your time to go on. We just gonna be chopping it up. Okay?
Wait, we're ending the episode. Hey,
we're not ending. I'm not ending to turn it off. I'm just saying the topics are done.
Okay, so the episode will continue for everyone.
So don't cut it here.
Should we cut it here and just talk to the Patreon?
Yes, this is definitely family meeting talk.
We'll Dream Talk with the Patreon.
Wait a minute, I just want to say. Oh no, wait! This is the last episode.
Say bye to them for the rest of the year, then.
Yeah. So you guys, I thank you all for accepting me into this seat. That a lot of y'all didn't know me, but y'all took me in. Y'all talk about me in good ways and bad ways, and I love all the ways. So have a wonderful rest of 2020, and I can't wait to see y'all in 2021.
Also, Angel, I want to thank you. You pulled me out of a dark place in my comedic career. I was having the worst couple months of my comedic life. There was some crap going on. some that the people saw, some that the people didn't see. And Josh was up in there. I never forget the day I was doing some act outs. I looked up at that clock and I had 40 more minutes to go. And Josh was like, I just do the sound and video. And after that, Melissa was like, Kev, you need help. And I was like, I don't want Tony or Tahir or Pat or any other male comedian. Everybody already got their thing. That's just another thing. I said, what if I got Angel? And I say, God as my witness. That must have been the Holy Ghost. Because I tell you, that first episode, I was like, oh, Jesus. That first episode you did, it was like taking my bra off. I said,
I do that one hand reach around a little.
And it was only a couple of weeks where I had to do the man in the bonus. But I said, when Angel came in, I said, Jesus, I don't have to do it all. And we clicked immediately because we was already friends. We was always working together. I'm glad we did that too. But boy, when you sat in that desk, and then the Patreon was like, yes.
Thank you, Patreon.
The Patreon liked you. And then it was smooth selling. So I appreciate your talent. I appreciate your professionalism. Angel ain't never not up on the stuff in the docket. She throws stuff in. She watches the videos. She watches the whole thing. Even if I put 7 minutes in, she'll go back and watch the whole thing just so she get context. So I'm grateful for you and for you, Joshy. Joshy was with me when I was in my dark time. And Joshy be keeping it real. We was in the car. Okay, we're going to go into Dream Talk, and I'll tell you what I was going to tell you about Josh. Love y'all. Be safe over the holiday season. Be safe in life. Let me know if you get the vaccine, how that work out. If you get powers on December 21st, Black people, let me know if y'all got powers.
And get the app.
We'll see y'all in the new year.
Get the app. Road to 10K.
10K.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage and that chick Angel.